Hello Virgo, welcome to your Timeless Tarot to Go. It's nice to uh, take a short break after a burst of physical activity. Okay. I invite you to take a short break in your busy schedule today in order to have a short tarot reading with me right now, Virgo. I had to plug the power because it's already getting low. Now our main energy here is strength. Okay. So it seems that you are very much in touch with God right now, with the infinite. We have here the infinite sign. And because of that, you are blooming. Your life is flourishing right now, and you are exuding inner strength. No. Somehow the inner strength is one of the stronger points of the inner strength is that courage to face things that are a little bit scary or a little bit daunting for us, and somehow the card of the strength symbolizes that. The lion can symbolize something that is daunting, and yet you have the courage to approach it and also to be kind to it. There is a certain gentleness and kindness in you also in your nature right now. Maybe it's an overflowing of the love that you receive from the divine, and at the same time the presence of the divine is in your life right now, and you can feel it. The sun is shining. The sun can also be a symbol of the presence of the divine. So your main energy is very nice. It's somehow the strength that comes from within. Now we will put the main energy there, and now we will try to see what cards we can get for you, Virgo. Okay. Please excuse the sound. It's an unexpected one, but it will disappear. Maybe it's one of those things that makes this reading a little bit colorful. Okay. Now we have here the Queen of Swords, and then we have here the Knight of Cups, and then Lovers, and we have here the Six of Wands. Okay. For some of you, it seems to be a romantic moment in your life right now, because we see here a feminine energy and a masculine energy. Now I don't know where you are, whether you are the feminine energy or the masculine energy, but we'll try to describe both energies. Okay. The Queen of Swords, which symbolizes the feminine energy, is somebody who has just risen from a certain challenge in her life, and now the skies are clearing. So you can see here there's a cloud below, and then the sky is there. You know, it's very similar to what I can see right now from the sky, from my window. There's a part in the sky where there is the sun, and it's already shining, but there's a part also in the sky where it is cloudy, and the clouds are dark as if it's going to rain in some areas here. So it's like that also. It seems that you just underwent a cloudy day, and now the sky is clearing. Now the chances of rain to come is still the same, is still there. So in a certain sense, that makes you a stronger person, I guess, with the trial that we've undergone in the recent past. Maybe it has made you a stronger person. It made you also demand that love should be equally given. You here the Queen of Swords extends one hand with the widow's bracelet there, which also symbolizes again being no stranger to sorrow. So you know also how it is to be in sorrow, and so you can reach out in compassion towards other people. So you reach out with compassion and with love, but at the same time you have also this sword, because maybe you also had an experience in the past where people would take advantage of your kindness. So you have also good boundaries. You don't allow people to step over you. Okay, so it's a good thing, no? So this is a very good energy. Somebody who is experienced, somebody who's very confident, and that's confidence and that tenderness brings her beauty. I think also because of the trials, it brings you closer to the divine. That is why when you look at the Lovers here, the lady is looking at the angel and the sun. A person whose part of her life is the presence of the divine. Now, there's a knight that is coming. Now, this knight who is coming is not in a hurry. He's taking his own sweet time in the journey. At the same time, no, but then when I look at the direction, no, he's going away. Okay. Could it be that this night is going away? Well, you try to see what resonates with you, because it's possible that this night came into your life right now, and this night is emotionally mature. Somebody who's also intuitive like you, somebody also who likes to spend time in contemplating about life. But it's possible that right now he's going on a journey. Now, when you look at it, the lovers here is that the night is drawn to you, and you draw this night also closer to a deeper relationship with the divine. It can be that the reason why the knight is now very contemplative, or constantly listening to his inner world, it is because maybe of you. Maybe you have he has learned certain things from you. You know how it is when you love somebody. Before you know it, you are already looking like that person that you love, and at the same time you're also doing the same actions, and you're starting to love also the things that they love. Okay, I remember one person who fell in love with a woman, and sooner or later he found himself attending mass because the woman always attends the celebration of the mass. So there's there's a certain positive effect when you fall in love with somebody who's also very positive. So it can be that the woman or the feminine energy is changing the man, and at the same time maybe this man is somebody whose work makes him travel. That is why in this picture he's walking away from the queen, but the queen is extending the hand and the queen is looking at him. So maybe this is a long distance relationship for some. So try to see if if it resonates with you. It can be a long distance relationship, but there is a bond between the two of you, and one of the things that strengthen this bond is your closeness to the divine, both of you. Now we have here the Six of Wands. So it can be that this knight is somebody who is a winner, somebody who's very successful in his field, and he is well known by people and he is well acclaimed. No? So that is a possibility here. This guy is a winner. In fact, maybe right now he's out to go out and win something else in the world. So this is a person, maybe he's somebody who is a very good achiever. No? So from what I see here, for some of you, I think there is a relationship right now that is blossoming, and male energy can be somebody who travels a lot and somebody who is an achiever and is well known by other people. In the near future, yeah, there will be celebration of relationships. We have here the Three of Cups, and then yeah, you will have to make certain decisions also. We have here the Two of Swords, because the future between the two of you, or the future between your relationship, is still a mystery right now, because maybe it's because you are just beginning the relationship. We see here a crescent moon, so you do not see the full picture of the moon, the full picture of the relationship. So it's going to be especially if it is a long distance relationship, then really there will be a challenge for the two of you to decide whether it is really feasible for you to have that relationship or not. Now you see here the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very rich, he's very stable, very productive, but he is as if becoming homesick. Okay, so maybe in the near future, yeah, your love will deepen some more, and there will be that longing, because yeah, when you fall in love and then you are far from the one that you love, it's a little bit different. So there might be, for some of you, if the male energy is always traveling, there will be some homesickness, no, some longing. I feel you need to really exert or invest some effort in order to maintain that communication, because I feel without that communication there will be loneliness in your life, because yeah, there's that longing for that special someone. So I guess you will have to be creative communicating with each other. The social media is very rich right now. There are many ways that you can communicate with each other. You can even see each other face to face, as if you are in the same room. So I guess you will just have to exert a little bit more effort to avoid this moment of loneliness or homesickness. Okay. Now, yeah, you are in the near future, there will be the Nine of Wands and then the Queen of Pentacles. So you see, both of you, it seems that whatever your relationship is, both of you will be successful. You will have a stable, maybe for those of you who will settle down together, you will have a very stable life together. But it seems, you see, again, they are distant to each other. There is a certain distance. They were not on the same level. but both of them are holding the pentacles, and both of them are looking sadly on the pentacle. So yeah, the challenge here is to overcome the homesickness. Maybe you need to be creative to maintain communications if this is a long distance relationship. Now, whatever challenges you've encountered in life, it made both of you wiser. But at the same time, the problem is, yes, you are wiser, but at the same time, you are a little bit guarded. So you need to strike a certain balance wherein you are guarded, but at the same time also, it will not be a hindrance to your relationship. Now, there is a wall here. The wall can be both positive or negative. It is positive in a sense that something is flourishing in it. So in a certain sense, the wall can be your protection, especially if you are at a distance from each other. Having good boundaries from other people can help maintain your relationship, that you will remain loyal to each other. So having a good boundary is good also. But at the same time, if too much boundary is there, the boundary might also affect your closeness to each other. So you just try to look at it, try to strike a certain balance. But you are guarded, and maybe it's because, yes, you are already committed to somebody, and so in a certain sense you are careful, you are guarded, you want to protect also your relationship, which for me is a good thing. No, and I guess you will have to exert a little bit more effort in communicating with each other. Now here I see the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, you see here, a bird carrying a sacred host. So it's like the Holy Spirit carrying the sacred hosts. I feel the cup of your relationship will continue to overflow if you will put one important element into it, and that is the presence of the divine, or the presence of God in your relationship. No. So it's you, your husband, or the wife, the husband, or the husband and the wife, together with the presence of God or the divine. It's seen here in the Lover. There's the husband and the wife, and the angels and the divine. This is an important. These are the important elements in order for you to have a successful relationship. With the presence of the divine in your loving relationship, your cup will always overflow, because you do not need anymore each other to fill up each other's cup. It is God who will fill up the cup of your relationship, and so it will overflow. And so the distance will not be too much of a factor when the presence of the divine is there. The divine will find ways to bring you closer despite of the distance, and maybe to make your love flourish even when from a distance. So somehow I feel the secret for an overflowing cup, for a successful loving relationship, is the presence of the divine in your relationship. And somehow maybe that will be the bridge that will gap the distance, the physical distance that you might have with each other. So this is what I can see right now, Virgo. I hope it resonates with you. Now we will try to end with some oracle cards. Okay, we have here, you know what to do. Okay, you know what to do. Okay, if you are in a relationship that is distant to each other, you know what to do to make your cup overflows. Okay. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Okay, so somehow you know already what to do to maintain your relationship going. Don't procrastinate, act on it immediately. Okay, like for example, maybe right now, after this tarot reading, maybe you should call up your special someone. Okay, it will be a big thing already. Okay, clairvoyance, Archangel Raziel, I am helping your spiritual side to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Okay, heavenly love. Okay, being aware of the loving presence of the divine. So yes, maybe both of you are being given the gift of a deepening intuition. For some of you, the clear ability to see the future, clairvoyance, no, being able to see the future, possible future. Always remember, this is a possible future. You can change it because you have the gift of the freedom of choice. Okay, so this is what I can see for you right now, Virgo, for your tarot to go. I hope you were able to benefit from this reading, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you for the likes and the comments that you've given to the channel, And if you feel it will help somebody, please don't hesitate to share it with them. Until next time, may God continue to bless your ways.